What's up, everybody? There was some great dialogue in the comments section on part 1 of this video, so I thought I'd make a part 2 and answer some of these comments. If you haven't seen part 1, check it out in the description. Alright, here we go. What about Dogecoin securitized tokens? That's how I'm gonna retire at 35.
Whenever I'm about to do something, I think, would an idiot do that? And if they would, I do not do that thing.
Next comment. If you had to get rid of one of the larger sections due to unforeseen circumstances, what would you replace it with? Probably Dogecoin. That's a good question, and it ties in actually with this other comment about owning real estate during COVID and the eviction moratorium. Something could go wrong and this plan could go completely different. But my short answer to this would be focusing on earning a high income for the next 17 years. If I lose a year of rental income or the stock market drops 30% and kind of sets us back a few years, the hope is that my earned income from being a real estate agent or even a job will help to offset those hurdles. Now, we could play the what if game all the way down to losing all of our rental properties and losing my job. But if you play that game, you'll never take action. So stay positive, take the hits as they come, and adapt as needed. All right, here's a long one.
That's what she said.
Well, delivery's all wrong, just butchering it.
I'll summarize, but first some context. In part 1 of this video, I said that putting $1,000 towards a Roth IRA or a 401k would get us to our goal of grossing about $60,000 a year from just the interest alone. This comment says the math doesn't add up, which is true. Starting at 0 and contributing $1,000 per month for 17 years with a 10% annual growth rate won't get you to $60,000 a year off the interest alone. It'll get you to about $30,000 a year. But I should have mentioned that we aren't starting at 0. And he did put that in the comment too. We do already have a decent chunk of change in there, which is why $1,000 a month should get us to our goal. But if you're starting at 0 and you're wanting $60,000 off of the interest alone, you'll have to be a lot more aggressive. However, even if you did start at 0, put $1,000 a month away for 17 years at a 10% growth rate, you'd have $500,000 in the bank, and if that grew at 6% every year, you'd be able to make $30,000 a year off the interest alone, which is awesome. That's passive income, baby. All right, one more quick thought. I mentioned wanting to have retirement accounts and a brokerage account, but I'm anticipating the brokerage account running to 0. The purpose of that account is to just fill the gap between when we retire at 45 and when we can start pulling from our retirement accounts at 60. In his comment, he assumes that I want to have $90,000 a year from interest alone and therefore would need to save $4,200 a month. Now, I didn't double check that math, but it's ultimately a moot point because with the brokerage account, I am planning on pulling from the principal balance. That account just has to last 15 years, so I'll need to have significantly less money in there. Would it be great if it lasted longer? Of course, but I ain't about to save $4,200 a month at this point in our life. There's better and more efficient ways to do that. Okay, moving on to the last part of this comment. I'm interested on how you do your housing calculations and how that works though. The house selection process, how to find a good agent, how to work with the agents, what kind of money you should expect to have, what kind you can make, how the tax and money laws work with special types of loans and grants and stuff, and how to rent them out. You could break this down in a video or if you have older videos of that kind. That is a great idea. How about a video called Advice on Buying Rental Properties from a Real Estate Agent? Not bad. I'll make that video next week. Make sure to hit subscribe and the notification bell so that you can know when it comes out. But that's all of the comments that I wanted to hit on this video, but keep the comments coming. I love reading them and stuff like this makes for easy content and good discussion. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day and I will see you next time.